Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Rose, no good.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Here's Holiday. From deep three-point range. And it's Florida with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one is on Holiday.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official. He's only got half of the equation right, Kevin. He's getting to the free throw line often, but he's not making enough of it.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration. Looking at the game for Drew Holiday, he has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
This one for 3, and he gets it to go. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And here's Rose. Into Al Horford. Out of bounds, Florida takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Taken away by Anthony. Outside Thomas. Cousins with a screen for Thomas. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Dallas, no good that time either.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL. Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Thomas gets the bucket.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Durant, no good.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Thomas, no good.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's the first that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he makes both from the line.
That was essential that he cashed in on those free throws. They're within 1 possession.
Mutombo is green on LeBron. downtown. Rebound by Anthony.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a three. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line. Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves a no simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam.
Yes, making a statement.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. So Dallas will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Mutombo. Drexler is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Thomas. And it's Anthony in the 2-guard. It's Durant with the drive. That drops. Durant's got the first basket here in overtime for Ford.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Ford.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
There's the dish to Curry. Kicks to Aldridge. Anthony on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
And that one's good, Anthony.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Aldridge has gone 4 of 7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. And it's Florida with the rebound. Curry's got 3 rebounds.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Aldridge dishes to Durant. And stolen by Thomas. Jumps up. And finished off by Drexler.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does decide this game, Clark. That's a huge swing there.
And then Durant with the jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
They get it back. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Anthony with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Clock at 4. Here's Cousins. Connects.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he recovers it. taken away by Anthony.
This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
Now a timeout call by Florida. They trailed by 3. 11 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You got 3-point shooters. Let it fly. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Durant with the steal. Welcome back to overtime basketball in what has been a tremendous battle so far. With Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We're going to keep this one going. And so it's Dallas with it. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Gay. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
And here's Gay following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Great D that time from Durant. The drive by James. It's rebounded by Dallas. Holiday's got his 3rd rebound on the night. With his first shot attempt. And it's Brand with the bucket inside.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And Florida with the change here too. Lopez, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Now here's LeBron. The drive by Anthony. That's good. And Florida leads by 1.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Here's Anthony, the 11-footer, and that one's good. Anthony's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Durant with a wide-open look. They get the rebound.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Anthony can't hit.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
He hushed him up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think.
From downtown, it's good from beyond the arc.
A bounce-back 3, and they are back in the lead, guys.
You can feel the nervousness starting to creep in with this crowd, but now they're just fired up. What a ball game down the stretch.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And Florida making a change here. Lillard's checked in.
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too. Those are some big-time heroics at the strike. A little bit of defense, and they can put this one in the win column.
And stolen by Lillard. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks him down.